Hey there, Michael Harris here, and I'd like to welcome you to WSO Cash Profits, how to make cash like clockwork by launching simple WSOs. And I have to tell you, I'm really excited about this today. What I'm going to be sharing with you today is exactly the same steps that I take to create WSOs such as this one and to launch them on a regular basis. And you can do this too. If I can do this, you can do it. And I'm going to share with you those steps today, and let's get you started. So first thing, a little bit about me. I want to thank you for your purchase. When I was a newbie, I used to struggle a lot, and I bought a lot of products from gurus and other people out there that said they were gurus. But what I just found out is they provided little value, and I became so frustrated. And I finally found some answers that actually worked. And I always told myself, if I found something that worked, I'm going to help out other people. And that's why I started creating my own products to help others out. And so I hope this product helps you out today and shows you exactly step by step how to create WSOs in basically a really no fluff way, a way that you can get out there and do it and not only create one WSO fairly quickly, but create multiple WSOs to increase your income. So let's take a look at the next slide. So why create WSOs? Well, a WSO, or a Warrior Special Offer, basically will give you more control over your financial destiny in your life. What this does is this gives you the power back in your own hands to take control of your financial future. Okay, so instead of going, to a job and depending on a paycheck, and basically no matter how hard you work at that job, you get paid the same amount of money. Or how little you work, you get paid the same amount of money. Either way, with a WSO, you can create your own paycheck by creating these helpful little reports that are helpful to people, that will solve problems, and will bring you in quite a bit of cash. Okay, and that's the power of the WSOs. It's really a great feeling, because not only are you helping people out, but you're also bringing in cash for yourself and your family. Another reason to create WSOs is so you can have a positive influence on others and help them out. Like I say, this is more than a business about just making money. I mean, yes, you're making money, and that's definitely a big part of this, but you're also helping people out, because you're helping people just getting started online, or you're helping people who needs help in a certain area and they're beginners at it. And let's say that you have some experience, in a certain area, then you definitely can help them achieve their goals. And number 3 is to feel a sense of accomplishment about using your talents. When you use your talents to the best of your abilities, and not only are you helping others out, but you're making money as you're doing it, it just really makes you feel good. Because again, the money comes if you help more people out. I mean, it's just that simple. The more people you help out, the more WSOs you create, the more money you'll make. And so what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to make these quick little WSOs and the exact steps that I follow to get these WSOs out there. And, if you follow me for any amount of time, you know that I create at least 2 WSOs a week, sometimes 3 a week, sometimes 1 a week. It just depends on my schedule. But you can at least create 2 a week by following this method. So let's go ahead and see how to do it. All right, so let's give you an overview of WSO Cash Profits and exactly what's involved in this system and how you should put it to use. So the first step, number 1, is to develop the right mindset. You really have to develop the right mindset in order to create the WSOs. And we'll talk about what that mindset is in just a minute. Step number 2 is to research product ideas. You have to come up with products to sell as WSOs, and you have to have really good ideas to come up with those products that will be helpful, something that will be friendly, especially to newbies, people just starting out. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a few minutes. Number 3, create the product. Okay, so step number 3, you have to create the product. Step number 4 is to write the sales letter. And step number 5 is to list the product for sale and launch. So let's go ahead and take a look at step one. Develop the right mindset. So number one, what's the main purpose of launching WSOs? If you think about it, a lot of people will think, well, the main purpose of launching WSOs is to make money, of course. And if you said that answer, you would only be partially right. Making money is part of the equation, but that's not the main purpose of launching WSOs. The main purpose of launching WSOs is to build your buyers list. Okay, your buyers list will be your email list, and once you have a buyers list, then you can scale up for even bigger profits by sending emails out to your list in the future. Okay, these can be for your own products and affiliate offers. And you have to look at this as a real business. I mean, this is no different than if you're opening up a coffee shop, and you're serving coffee, and you're serving customers in a real business, or a pizza shop. Okay, you have certain expenses, although with WSOs they're very, very minimal. That's a great thing about them. But if you're opening up a real business, you have some expenses, and you have space that you rent and that sort of thing. WSOs, you don't have to worry about that as much. Okay, but do treat this as a real business. Okay, this is not necessarily a get-rich-quick scheme. All right, it's a real business. It's something that you can do week after week, month after month, year after year, and it will put cash in your pocket, especially if you're building your buyers list. Okay, and once you have your list of buyers and you create a bigger and bigger buyers list, it's real simple. You will create a bigger and bigger paycheck for yourself. So what do you need to get started right now? These are the things that are must. Okay, now sometimes people will tell you, well, you really should have a hosting account, okay, or you really should have the latest and greatest software and this kind of thing. Quite frankly, in my experience, after doing this a while, you only need really 4 things to get started. Just 4. And the first thing you need is an email autoresponder. Okay, so you need an autoresponder to collect email addresses of your buyers, and then email out updates, affiliate offers, and your new product announcements. All right, and most companies have a 30-day free trial, but the one that I recommend the most, and if someone were to ask me, which one that I use personally, is I use GetResponse, and I find GetResponse very reliable. It aligns perfectly with creating WSOs. In fact, when you're creating a WSO and you're creating a product and someone buys your product, GetResponse will be there for you to automatically add their name to your email list. Okay, and that, again, this is the whole point of WSOs. You're not going to get rich creating your first WSO. Okay, where you're going to make your money at is by building that buyers list and then continually offering them other WSOs that you sell. So they may, your first WSO, you may make some money on, but your second, third, fourth WSO, it's going to be pretty much all profit, because then you'll have your buyers list, you'll send them an email, and generally speaking, they will buy your WSOs if you put out good information. And so you have to have an email list. I personally recommend GetResponse. And as you can see down here, it says try GetResponse, free for 30 days. So to me, this is a no-brainer. I mean, let's get started creating your first WSO in the next 30 days. I would recommend you go ahead and sign up for a GetResponse account, and let's get to it. I mean, you have 30 days to try this, try this out and get it going. And so this is free. Okay, this won't cost you any money. Now, if you decide to stay with GetResponse, I think it's a little over $20 a month to stay with them. So again, very, very inexpensive to get a business started. Again, if you were trying to start a pizza joint, if you were trying to start a coffee shop or any other kind of real business out there like this is, it would cost you thousands and thousands of dollars to get set up. So, free to get started. If you decide to stay with it for a month or so and, go long term with this, it's just $20 a month roughly, or maybe a little bit more than that, but it is definitely well worth the money to have a business that can make you several $100s a month to even thousands of dollars a month once you scale up. Okay, so I highly recommend GetResponse. Again, this is my personal preference. There are many, many good autoresponder companies out there. Aweber is a good company. You know, I believe there's a lot more expensive one than GetResponse called Infusionsoft. And if you really want all the bells and whistles, then you might try that one out. But I mean, to get started, to me, GetResponse has worked well for me, and I highly recommend it. All right, let's go back to our list now. The second thing that you really need to get started, and this is a must, is a PayPal account. Okay, because this is how you get paid. You'll get paid through a PayPal account. So if you don't have a PayPal account, definitely sign up for one today, and let's get started having a place to put the cash that you'll make for your WSOs. So I highly recommend that you zip on over to PayPal. Check out, sign up. Just click the sign up button, and you can get started today creating your own personal PayPal account so that you can get paid and send and receive money through the internet. Okay, the third item that is an absolute must is you need to have a Warrior Forum account. Okay, now the reason you need a Warrior Forum account is so that you can, as you're starting out, basically advertise a post, which is basically like an ad, in the Warrior Special Offer section. Okay, and this will cost you $20 per listing for each WSO that you list, but it is well worth it, because you're going to get so much traffic from the Warrior Forum that is going to help not only make money now, but also build your buyers list. So let's go over and take a look at that. So what you want to do is type in warriorforum.com and go over to the Warrior Forum, and they'll have a link over there where you can sign up. Okay, now we're actually inside my account right now, but just you can Google it, sign up for Warrior Forum account or warriorforum.com, and when you first get on there, you'll be able to sign up, okay, for their account. Chances are you probably already have one of these accounts, but if you don't, you definitely need to sign up for one. And what you're looking for is this section right here. This is where we're going to be focusing on are the Warrior Special Offers, okay, the WSOs. And the WSOs is basically, it's a thread that you'll be posting, and the thread is, basically a sales letter, okay? And so you'll be posting your sales letter here, and this one hasn't launched yet, for example, but you'll be posting your sales letter, and you'll be, people will be buying through the Warrior Forum and putting money in your PayPal account. It's just that simple. So you definitely need a Warrior Forum account. Sign up for a Warrior Forum account today. Another piece of advice I'd give you is, when I first got started a few years ago, most people were using kind of secretive names. For example, my name is Freedom132 on the Warrior Forum, and that was just the trend. That was just kind of the fad, so to speak. Nowadays, most people are actually using their real name. So I highly recommend that when you do sign up for a Warrior Forum account, that if you can at all, you use your real name or some form of your real name. Of course, my real name is Michael Harris, and if I were starting over today with a brand new account, I would want to sign up under Michael Harris, okay? You would want to sign up under your real name if you can. Now, if you can't do that, then come up with some variation or version of your name. Maybe you could put your last name first and then your first name. So if I could not find Michael Harris available, then I would want to go with Harris Michael or something like that, okay? So just find a variation of your name that you can use for your Warrior Forum account, and you'll be much better off. People won't have to guess who you are, and again, you'll just be more ahead in the long run. Okay, going back to our list, another piece that you really need, and the final piece that is a must, is you need a Warrior Plus account. So let's head over to Warrior Plus and register for an account there, and you'll be using this website to help launch your first WSO and for doing market research. So let's go take a look. So what you want to do with Warrior Plus is head on over to warriorplus.com, and this is an essential, again, account that you'll need. You want to click on register, and you'll want to register your account. Of course, I have my information up there, but you'll definitely want to sign up for your account. And it's real simple. You pick a username. Again, I recommend your real name. Pick a password and pick an email address, okay, that you want your notification sent to. All right, it's really that simple. Create your account and you're good to go. Okay, so why have a Warrior Forum? Why have a Warrior Plus account? The reason you want to have a Warrior Plus account is this will be basically your the way that you list your WSOs, and it'll be your payment processor next to PayPal. So this will be the platform that you'll use to basically run everything behind the scenes. Okay, you list all your products through Warrior Plus. You will put your buy buttons in here through Warrior Plus. You'll get those, and you'll run your PayPal account through Warrior Plus, again, so that you can get paid and start making cash right away from your WSOs. So Warrior Plus is, again, kind of the glue that holds everything together. And again, this is different than the Warrior Forum, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. The Warrior Forum is just like any other forum. Okay, it's an idea where it's a place where people exchange ideas, exchange thoughts, and get together and talk. And all you're going to be doing on the Warrior Forum is posting some of your ideas, posting some things, just like any other forum. But you're also going to be paying basically for an ad, you know, to a place to put your sales letter, you know, a place to hang your shingle of your business out on, so to speak. All right. And then Warrior Plus, what this website will do is kind of direct everything from behind the scenes. So once people click on your Warrior Forum ad, just like if you had a classified ad somewhere, okay, once they click on that ad and they click on the buy button in that ad, then Warrior Plus will run everything else behind the scenes. So that's why you need this account. All right. And so we'll talk more about this in a little bit. So those are the 4 essential accounts that you need. Definitely need an email autoresponder, a PayPal account, a Warrior Forum account, and a Warrior Plus account. And Warrior Plus, by the way, is free to get, free to sign up. And, you know, we'll talk a little bit more later about fees and commissions and that kind of thing. But everything so far is absolutely free to sign up for. Okay. Your autoresponder, you can get a 30-day free trial. Your PayPal account is free to sign up for. The Warrior Forum account itself is free to sign up for. You only have to pay for whenever you place an ad. And then the Warrior Plus is free to sign up for. So there's no reason that you can't get started right now signing up for these accounts. And in fact, I would say that is your next action step. Go ahead, take action, sign up for these 4 accounts before you do anything else, and watch the rest of the video. Okay, so if you have to pause this video and go do this right now, that's what I highly recommend you do. You know, go get these accounts and then come back later and let's talk about how to do the rest of this WSO setup. So let's get out there and take action, sign up for these accounts, get started, and I'll see you on the next video.